FM News. On point.
Take a look at the news. Singer Moses Sali, commonly known as Bebe Cool, and his wife Zuena Chidema have dragged a celebrity barber to High Court seeking payment of damages amounting to 200 million shillings for allegedly defaming them regarding a non-payment of salon barber fees. The power couple is accusing barber Martin Shafat Saku of Matt Barber Hair Studio of portraying them to be the public through social media as bad people, stupid, and unable to honor their debts, yet they are not indebted to him. Bebe says it all started when Saku made false allegations about them through the media that they refused to pay him 3 million Uganda shillings for barber services he rendered to them. He says Saku went ahead and used his wife's motion pictures on his social media pages without the family's consent, but merely to illicitly enrich himself and the salon, also claiming that he robbed them of their hard-earned fame and celebrity life. The aggrieved couple have asked court to issue a permanent injunction, gagging Saku from making such defamatory statements as they lower their reputation before the right-thinking members of society, more to paying them 200 million shillings as damages. 15 presidential aspirants have submitted signatures of voters seconding their presidential ambition in the forthcoming general elections. A total of 87 aspirants picked the expression of interest forms. Among those who have returned their forms is Robert Chagulanyi of NUP, Henry Tumukunde, Elton John Mabilizi, among others. However, NRM's presidential flag bearer Yoweri Museveni wasn't suddenly cleared by the commission after verifying the signatures which the party submitted. The acting spokesperson of the commission says by the next week, verification of aspirants' signatures will be concluded.
And there are 14 others who are in the queue who are going through verification. They're at various stages. We received, for example, Charles Bale some time back, and we went through their records, but they needed to be, they were not complete. There were some records that did not pass the test. So we've asked them to correct, to top up. So that's happening to some of the others, and we are doing the verification, and when you're ready, when we have cleared, we will be issuing a certificate to each one that is cleared. We are waiting for others to come in because it's still open. Much as we did an administrative guideline, any person who comes to us this week can still be taken in.
2 soldiers have been remanded over murder of a civilian in Luweero. Private Lobo Sadiq, 24, working with SFC Entebbe, a resident of Kasenyi Barracks, was charged with Private Jackson Apiku, 22, a student in Nakasongola Aircraft Military School. The duo was charged alongside Richard Sechitoleko Sebina, 32, a welder and resident of Bulyankwiyege, Katikamu, Luweero district. Prosecution alleges that on August 28th at Bulyankwiyege, the accused, with malice aforethought, caused the death of Katinda Jackson Bisaso by shooting him in the chest and the head. It is alleged on the fateful night, the accused called Katinda on phone to his home and was shot dead in the doorway. Lieutenant General Andrew Guti, the court martial chairman, read the charges for the accused, and they all pleaded not guilty to the charges. He later remanded them to Machinde Military Barracks and Kitalia Prison, respectively, till November 9th for the mention of the case. In sports news, the under-17 women football team coach Ayub Khalifan has returned to the team's training in preparation for the final qualification game against Cameroon. Khalifan has been away for 10 days after testing COVID-19 positive during the testing of team players and officials. He returns to the team after recovering and will be in charge. FUFA head of communications Ahmed Hussein confirms this development.
And he has had his first training session as well with the team. It was almost merrymaking in the camp. The girls, of course, have a special attachment with him. He has been with them. He has seen these girls grow through different structures. Of course, no one would want to lose the head of a team at this crucial time. They know they're 180 minutes away from qualifying for the World Cup and also making history by becoming the first ever Ugandan team to qualify for a World Cup event in terms of football action.
In other news, Kenya's health ministers worry that popularity of the hit song Jerusalem has led to disregard of COVID-19 restrictions in entertainment sports. He said the Jerusalem Dance Challenge was being performed in bars by patrons who do not adhere to social distancing. The dance challenge has become a global sensation during the coronavirus pandemic. Kenyan MPs are set to release their version of the dance challenge on Tuesday. Kenya reported 685 new virus cases on Sunday and 616 on Saturday. The country has reopened bars, schools and churches. Meanwhile, South Sudan's health ministry said that more than 3,000 people who arrived from abroad defied its COVID-19 safety measures, including self-isolation. The country reopened its airspace for international flights in July, 4 months after suspending flights to help limit the spread of COVID-19. Arriving passengers have to isolate for 14 days. That was the news.
XFM News on point.